there's 2 hunters behind starter right now. Both Bakemaster and Gankrix are in the base. So they take this knowledge and they start to push out right away. Folders is about to get hit. If they don't make this happen, if they don't make this push happen, they could be in a lot of trouble. Folders, that GM, the team leader, is holding the flag. He's probably got a voice yelling right now. He gets sacked, telling his team to deal with these 2 hunters behind him. They do land it, but now he's also in the middle of the field. He's getting hit so low. So much damage coming out. The shield comes out. The bubble comes out. The sack is about to end. Are they going to be able to do enough? Gankrixer has gone down. Bakemaster tipping very low. He blinks out. Is able to get topped up. No, he goes down. So they're okay. They've got less pressure on the Folders now, and they've also got quite a few kills down onto the rest of Waka Flocka. But right now, Scope and Epsilon are down, and they're still trying to make a push. Lenny Druid has the flag now, so that's one Boomy taken out of the equation. Froz, again, all the way back up into his base. He's got sloppy heals with them, so that's quite a few people out of that Waka Flocka team fight right now. They might go for some sort of gauntlet play, but they don't have anyone to make a push on to the rest of Starter right now. Starter could very easily move up tunnel and set up a gauntlet here, and I think that might be exactly what they do.
I don't really agree with the positioning right now of Froz. I think he really needs to be in a position where he's close to cap, because this is going to go to the very, very last seconds of the game if Waka Flocka is going to have a chance. Big
body goes down once again. He's all the way across the field. He's going to go for a body res. If he could get a res from a priest, that would be amazing. But they're fighting in the tunnel now. This is a crazy, crazy situation. This is where BMs and warriors and anything that can do AoE damage really just escalate in their, the pressure they can do. Like, if I was a Guardian Druid, I'd be losing my mind right here. This is the most optimal situation for a BM to be in, and I bet you anything Scope is just loving it. Look at him, positioned right at that door, pumping keg smashes into all the squishies, and they're able to take down Damasa as well. Birdie goes down. Scope just mashing this entire team right now. Oh my lord, it's a bloodbath. Waka Flocka just getting crushed in midfield right now. Froz all alone on the other side of the map. They sent their healer back. They know they need more. And with Starter losing absolutely 0 people in that fight, they're just going to clean up whoever's left and laugh their way up their tunnel.
Yeah, it looks like that. Lenny Druid, though, they're all heading up to the roof now. They are setting this gauntlet up. As you can see already, they do have Snug Daddy there, sat at the doorway, spamming them swipes, making sure that there's no one in stealth that's going to creep by. The Hunters as well are also getting in position, just setting it up so that no one can get by. You can see Lenny Druid right at the top right now, spamming the swipes again, just in case any stealth is managed to get through, not taking any chances. But with the time left on the clock, there's 45 seconds left on the clock, guys, and the full gauntlet is set up. And by the looks of things, the team of Waka Flocka, they are not in a situation, they're not really grouped up enough, they're not making that push. They need to hurry up if they're going to make this happen. Super Tilted is right at the back of the group now.
It is 15 stacks.
It's 15 stacks with 29 seconds left on the clock. Super Tilted, they're waiting on him to get there. I don't know why. They should have pushed up already, I believe. Big Body Boogat is in the tunnel as well. It looks like he's going to set up trap.
Birdie went down? Question mark? Their Boomy got caught out? What the hell? I didn't even see that. So they've got no Boomies there, no Druids there to help spread any damage. They're trying to push through. Gangster trying to do what he can. 7 seconds. And oh my god, a little bit of a pre-fire coming out from Neon on that Druid. And that's going to seal the deal here for Starter.
And that is the game being taken by Starter. That is 2-0 in this series. And like I say, I'm really surprised at what I'm seeing here from Team Starter. Being a new team in the 19 bracket and all. But I'm really impressed by what I'm seeing. If we're looking at the damage meters right now, you have Snug Daddy. He's topping them meters by at least 60,000 damage. He's doing really, really well. Followed behind by another Boomkin as well. Epsilon, he's doing a ton of damage up on that warrior. Am I right in what I'm seeing here? Has he done over 100,000 more damage than Big Body Boogat? Is that right? I can't believe what I'm seeing right here. Really, really well done by him.
It does look like it. Big Booty Bugatti had 8 deaths that game. He had 7 kills and 8 deaths. Epsilon actually had 7 deaths that game as well, so not even that big of a difference. Super Tilted was actually dead more than Big Booty Bugatti was. Blackout, take a look at the priest damage as well. Usually you see a lot of, emphasis on the damage coming out from the priest, but Boptimal and Beta Voice together, they have less than half of the damage that Manizi put out. But at the same time, they did quite a bit more healing than him.
If you look at the 2 priests, though, they only did 20,000 damage each. Now, I believe that they was both playing that healing role, and they didn't take advantage of the fact that they could actually play one as an aggressive role. But then at the same time, you might want to question, well, do they actually need to play with both priests playing really, really aggressive? Because they know they've got the damage. As you can see by the boards, they reflect that. You know, they do have the damage, they do have the coordinated swaps. And so I don't think that they felt that it was necessary for the Priest to be all that offensive. Maybe that's where Waka could take a leaf out of the book of starter. You know, maybe make men easy, you know, cut back a little bit on that damage, dumping them globals out, just to applying them dots, you know, or maybe focus a little more of his efforts upon to healing. If you look at the healing meters, Damaster absolutely smashed them healing meters, like, by insane amounts, nearly 100,000 healing above bioptimal. Really, really well done by him. But I'm just going to jump straight out of this game, guys, and just check that both teams are ready and see if there's going to be a third game. And I believe that there will be a third game, but I'm just going to check with these two team leaders really quickly.
That was nuts, man. That was super fun. That was a great series. Even if they are done here, I'd be pretty happy with the way that ended. Starter coming out, running that 4 healer at the end there. I've never seen a team run double boomy with 3 healers before, with the mage as well. They did well. I think Starter has definitely shown that they've got some potential here for this link up, that's for sure.
Yeah, that is definitely for sure. But by the looks of things, Manny from Team Starter has just said that is going to have to be it for his team, because one of his healers has to go right now because he has work, and then the other guys have said good game. So by the looks of things, it doesn't look like there is going to be a third game, and they're just going to leave it up at 2-0. But, you know, these were practice games. You know, these are practice for the Twink Cup, so there is no set amount of games here. This could have been 2 games, 3 games, 5 games, and we would have been here for all of those games with you guys, casting here for you tonight. But it's a shame to see there was only 2 games, because it was 2 great games. There was absolutely fantastic plays by both teams. Really, really surprising victories from my point of view for Team Starter. But all in all, fantastic games. You've got to give credit to Waka Flocka. The score doesn't reflect how well they actually played in those games. So don't take that as like that was a 2-0 steamroll, because it really, really wasn't. Waka Flocka did an amazing job in both of those games. But yeah, guys, I think that is going to be it for today's stream.
That's
as well.
That's the thing with the double boomy, you know. It's so snowbally too. It's really, really snowbally, and you have no real way of coming back objectively if things start to go wrong.
It really is, you know. It is kind of like that safety blanket, having the double boomy, you know, because even if your swaps aren't all that good, you can fall back on the rot damage after time. So pulling out them double boomy compositions, if both teams are running it as well, it can go either way. It really does come down to the micromanagement of the healers. You know, if the healers are using their globals and their cast times in the wrong places too often, it really, really is going to punish their team, allowing the enemy team to wipe them up and take control of mid and then play the objectives that they want to play. But really, like I say, really well played by both of them teams. So Muskie, do you have any last words on these games? What do you think?
I think that it is a new meta, and there's going to be a lot of things changing in the next couple of weeks as we lead up to the Twink Cup. And I mean, it's not a new meta in the sense of, you know, teams are just starting to run double boomy now. They've been doing it since the Twink Cup ended, since we saw GSC run 4 healer. That's when we started to see more 4 healer and that type of thing. But we haven't really seen it explored to the depths, I think, of what it can be brought to. And we're going to start seeing that, I do believe. I think we're going to see a lot of teams really flex and stress what this double boomy comp is capable of, and what exactly it lacks as well. And I think this is a great start to that.
I can completely agree with what you're saying there. You know, I think there's a lot more undiscovered areas and, well, undiscovered oceans, so to speak, you know, as far as it comes to the 19 meta. You know, maybe even bringing out the Affliction Warlock with double boomy could actually work one way or another, you know, rocking the 4 healer but single hunter. Maybe something like that, you may actually find that it will, like, consistently allow you to contain mid for 100% of a game, you know, rather than it be back and forward at any points as long as no mistakes are made. But we'll just have to see, you know. Like, you know, with GSC in last year's Twink Cup, you know, they was a team that everyone expected to bring out compositions and make plays that was not already seen in the meta, you know, because they had a fantastic leader with a really, really unique outlook on games and stuff like that. But I do think that they're really opening their mind up to the idea of these new comps and the way they can actually work them. You know, it could even be something as trivial as running the same comps, like, you know, the whole double boomy, double hunter, but the way they actually play those comps, you know, strategically, that, you know, and tactically, that could be something that's going to completely change in the meta. You know, I can see a lot of new surprises coming out in this year's Twink Cup for sure. We're not far away from the Twink Cup right now. As you know, we're only a couple of months away as well, Muskie. There's not much time left for teams to actually get prepared for the, you know, for the tournament of the year.
Yep, it's true. Hope to see some EU guys over here. Hope to see some NA teams coming back. We've already got quite a few guys committed, and as you can see right now, the level of play is pretty damn high. So I'm looking forward.
The level of play is really, really high right now up here over in US, and you know, there's a good level of play up over in EU as well. Some of the games that I was commentating on a couple of days ago, the games was really, really, really good. So maybe if some of these teams actually came over to US and we all merged together for this year's Twink Cup that's going to take part on Oceanic Realms, you know, it will be absolutely amazing.
There is a lot of the best players in the 19 bracket over here in NA are European players, a lot of them. So it wouldn't be the same without them.
I completely agree, you know. But don't get me wrong, there's a ton of fantastic NA players as well. There's fantastic players from every area of the map, you know. But hopefully we all come together by the day of the Cup, and everyone's all practiced up, ready to go, all psyched up about it, and they just give us the tournament of the year, you know. Hopefully that we can make the games even better than they were last year. But that being said, guys, this is going to be the end of today's NWL broadcast. So thank you very much for tuning in. I've had an absolute pleasure casting with you as well, Muskie. Thanks very much for coming along. Yeah. And I hope to see you guys in the near future. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.